Hi, this is Troy Lewis, lead pastor of Steamboat Christian Center, and this is Vision Moments, an inspirational videocast that provides vision, insights, and growth opportunities for you to stay resourced and connected to our vision to love God and to love people. Can't wait for you to hear today's episode.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to Vision Moments. My name is Julie Lewis, and I'm the Associate Pastor here at Steamboat Christian Center. And Vision Moments is an inspirational videocast that provides vision, insight, and growth opportunities for you to stay resourced, connected to our staff and team, and engaged in our vision to love God and to love people. So I love to ask people, if you weren't doing what you're doing right now, what would you do? What profession would you be in? What would your life look like? Maybe there's a passion you've always had that you never pursued, or even just an interest in something that you would like to try. For me, I've always thought that being a doctor would be kind of fun, which sounds kind of silly, but it's probably because one of my all-time favorite TV shows is Grey's Anatomy, which I won't get into, but being a doctor, maybe even a surgeon, sounds like something I would totally love. And as I watch my favorite show, Grey's Anatomy, I'm always intrigued when they work on hearts and they save people's lives by saving their hearts. In fact, there's a procedure that they've done on the show before that's obviously a real thing, and it's called cardioversion. And basically, they use electricity or chemicals to stop a damaged heart, and then they restart it. And it allows the heart to regain its ability to do what it was designed to do, which is give life. So this year we did a series called Last Days Living, and in those messages we talked about what life may look like in the last days, but more than that, what we should be doing in the last days. And whether we're in the last days or not, I don't know, but I do know this, that regardless of if it's a last day, we should be loving God and loving people every day. But we talked about a verse in Matthew that he wrote, and he was describing the last days, and he said this: "Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold." Let me stop right there and say that again. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. Man, that's kind of a sad verse to me. And maybe just hearing that causes you anxiety like it does me. There's going to be an increase of wickedness. There's going to be more of it. I found a good definition of wickedness as a disregard for injustice, for justice, for truth, for honor, for virtue. It's basically evil in thought and life. So hey, there's going to be more of that. Awesome. But the next part worries me, honestly, even more. He says that the love of most will grow cold. I don't know about you, but that completely freaks me out. The love of most will grow cold. That means that the one thing that holds this world together, the thing that drives relationships and meaning in life, the one thing that is more powerful than anything else, love, there's going to be less of it. So here's my question for you today. Has your love grown cold? When I think about 2020 and all that the world has gone through and all that America has gone through, I think we have to ask ourselves, has our love grown cold? Has my love grown cold? Is my love for God stronger today than it was a year ago? Or has my love for Him faded or turned? Has it become part of the background noise in my life, just like everything else? And is my love for people stronger today than it was a year ago? Or have I been sucked into the incessant division that pervades our culture, that separates us from them and you from me, whoever us and them are? But maybe the opposite of love isn't hatred. Maybe it's something even worse. Holocaust survivor Elie Wiesel says this. He wrote a book called Night about his experiences in the Holocaust, and he was quoted as saying this: "The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. The opposite of art is not ugliness, it's indifference. And the opposite of faith is not heresy, it's indifference." Wow, what a statement. I think that is absolutely true. It's much easier to watch what has happened in the world, in our country, just tune it out, to become completely indifferent, like it's fine, whatever, right? Even if it's human nature to turn away from wickedness, to turn our back on injustice and hurt, even if it's human nature, we can never let our love grow cold. Why? Because God's love for us is never cold, and His love for everyone we see is never cold. Regardless of what we do, regardless of where we've been, what we've done to others, what pain we've caused, what pain we've suffered, God's love for us is white hot. And when we know this kind of love, We can turn to a world in pain and love and love and love and love. So I just want to say, don't let your heart grow cold. How do you do that? Let me just suggest, maybe allow God to reset your heart, just like a heart surgeon might do. Allow him to do a little heart surgery on you today. Ask him to take your heart and stop it. Take all the damage that's been done to it and restart it again so that it can regain its ability to do what it was designed to do, which is give life. Man, let's be diligent in this. Don't let our love grow cold. Stay close to Jesus. Stay faithful to him. Stay glued to his promises. Stay in sync with his voice. Know his word. Believe his truth. Understand who you are because of who he is. Listen to his direction. Follow his wisdom. Hold on to his forgiveness with all that you have. And then, and only then, take all of that, knowing that that kind of love is free to anyone and everyone, and give it away. When you know his love for you, your love for others won't grow cold. And my prayer and hope is this, that even if things get worse, and when things get worse, you and I as followers of Christ will be the most loving people around. Not because we have to, not because we're doing it out of obligation or duty or because somebody told us to. It'll be natural. It'll be easy, almost second nature. Because as we have freely received, we can freely give. Lord, I just want to pause today and say that we are sorry for letting our love for you grow cold. I pray that you would do a heart surgery in each one of us today, that our passion for you would grow again, that our love for you would grow again, that we would understand who you are and who we are in you, so that we can freely and easily give that love to everyone in our life. In your name, amen.